March is here, and on MX24, it's GH Month. As part of the month-long activities to celebrate exceptional Ghanaian products and services, we're organizing a 2-day pop-up shop and sales exhibition, the Ghana Independence Fair, happening on the 26th and 27th of
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen.
This is how they do it. Hey.
Don't come and deceive people. That's not how they dance. That's how they do it. What are you doing? Hey. Oh my goodness. Please, let's go. Oh my goodness. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. And welcome to the AM Club. My name is Ohemaa Lawa.
And my name is Godwin Namboh. It's midweek edition here on the AM Club on the 23rd of March 2022. We're broadcasting live from our Silicon Square studios here in East Legon on the Boundary Road. Look at us this morning.
Right? I know.
I'm trying to keep this in shape. I want to fear. Manyo Lobat. I know. We are in place.
What was my name again? Kafui.
Kafui, you said?
Odela.
You said Jifa.
Jifa.
Jifa or
No,
Kafui?
it was Kafui.
Kafui. So we're sticking to Kafui.
Yes.
So Kafui and Selorm?
Yeah.
Kafui and Selorm. There
Absolutely.
it is.
But anyways, guys, it's Ghana Month right here on the AM Club, and we'll be serving you with exclusive Ghanaian content throughout this whole week. And this week, we are sharing the spotlight on the Volta region, and we are preparing the Ever. Okay, so we are basically repping the Ever attire, traditional attire.
Yes, this is what they commonly wear, especially for the men. I don't know why we still wear stuff like t-shirts and lace shirts and singlets, But I guess a mixture of cultures sometimes.
But you guys sometimes go like bare chest.
Some of them do.
Okay.
Some of those who dance, they do, and then they tie the thing here, and then you see the strength.
It's like the Akans as well when they are dancing the Adwa, and then you when you break. Anyways.
But anyways, guys, let's tell you what's going to be happening throughout the show. Our very first segment, Coffee Daily, we are telling you what's happening in the world in the last 24 hours.
And today on Lifestyle Daily, we're going to have a great conversation on the Volta region. So we're going to teach you the history behind the Ever
people.
Or the Evers.
Ever.
The Evers. Do you know how I have it? Yeah. Is it
Ever?
Ever.
Okay.
But anyway, today we're going to for Lifestyle Daily, we're going to learn about the history behind the Ever people.
And also on our hashtag Fashion Wednesday, we're going to be talking about the Ewa traditional outfits like what we are wearing. They're going to explain to us why we dress the way we dress, so you don't want to miss that one.
Yes, and on the plug, we will be having an Ewa traditional dance performance by Agbaja and Bobobo.
The dance is called Agbaja.
And Bobobo. I know Agbaja is this, and I know Bobobo is when the ladies hold the white handkerchiefs. Yeah, I actually know how to do that one. I learned how to do that one.
You've done well.
Thank you.
Remember, you're a major part of the show. Join us online now. The hashtag is the AM Club on all our social media handles at MX24GH. Also, we're very active on YouTube, so you want to subscribe, like, and share. Please, YouTube is MX24GH as well.
Absolutely, and you can also reach us via our WhatsApp number on 0550-331-511. Are you from the Volta region? Have you ever visited the Volta region? Well, let us know via that exact number. And you can also send in your reactions to all the stories that we cover right here on the show. There's so much happening in Ghana, and we have a lot for you for Coffee Daily today.
Have you been to the Volta region?
Yes, I have.
Where did you go?
So I've been to Ho.
Okay.
And I've been to Keta.
Keta.
Yes.
Keta, I know you would definitely.
Yes, I've been to Keta. And there was a way that we passed to go to Togo one time.
I've
been to Sogakope as well. Yes, that's the one. I've been to Sogakope. I've never been to Aflao before.
But you go through Aflao when you're going to Togo.
Oh, okay. Then
that's the border, actually. That's the border.
Oh, okay. Then I've been there too. I just didn't know. But I've stayed at Sogakope before. There's this really nice resort there. And I stayed there. Yeah, very.
Anyways, it's now time for my daily dose of Vim. Tell us what keeps you inspired, motivated, what keeps you going every single day. Our WhatsApp number is 055-033-1511, 055-033-1511.
Meanwhile, your daily dose of Vim this morning is an ever song by, of course, the one and only Stomboy, and he calls it
Lagbagba.
Lagbagba, which means alive.
Lagbagba.
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 Please
enjoy.
Enjoy.
Go back there, man.
Well then, chop life, enjoy life. Don't call me, left you know they buy. Say them they chill for Dubai, you they ball for the quiet. Make you know they look another guy. You first fight. If anybody wanna stress you by, my left back, yeah, that's one leg back, my leg back, yeah, that's one leg back, my leg back, yeah, that's one
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was Stoneboy with Leg Bad Bear. I hope I pronounced that right, but this is still the AM Club live on MX24, where we are home to fun, fearless, and of course, factual content. It's now time for me to read your DDOVs, hashtag my daily days of him. Don't forget to add the hashtag, your name, and where you're sending it from. Okay, so this person said, okay, good morning. I'm Kelvin in Tiamwa from Kumasi, sorry. My DDOV is never let loneliness drive you back to toxic people. Wow, I like that. Let me repeat it. Never let loneliness drive you back to toxic people. And you're absolutely right, Kelvin. Thank you very much for sending in your DDOV. Good morning, Ohemaa and Godwin and Bridget. My daily dose of him is, you can't wait till life isn't hard enough before you decide to be happy. Absolutely right. Listen, be happy regardless of the circumstances that you're in. I know it's easier said than done, but trust me, having a positive mindset. Yesterday we spoke about having a successful mindset or a success mindset, but having a positive mindset plays a big role in how you shape your life. Okay, so this person said, good morning. Hi, I'm Daniel, speaking from Kumasi. My DDOV today is, if you're struggling with something, stop looking around you and look within. If you're struggling with something, stop looking around you and look within. The answers you need are already in there. And I love that because, again, yesterday's conversation, we found out that the mind is such an amazing organ, to the point that sometimes you just need to sleep, relax, and the solutions will come to you. Learn to listen to yourself. You are the expert of you. Listen, Daniel, you are amazing, and that is true. Okay, so this person said, stay away from those who try to disgrace or discourage you from your ambitions. Small minds will always do that, but great minds will give you a feeling that you can become great too. Nazir from Wa. Nazir, you're absolutely right. Surround yourself with the right company. That's what I always say, okay? The people who support your vision, friends who support your vision, friends who you know can contribute to your growth. 2022, Yang Kong Kwa. Okay, anyways, this person said, good morning. It's a beautiful brand new day. This is Cultured inside Asamankese. Hello, Cultured. Do not expect to become perfect at once. By the way, there's nothing as such as perfection when it comes to human beings. If you do, you'll be disappointed, extremely. Be better today than what you were yesterday, and be better tomorrow than what you were today. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Culture. Let me read one more before we move on to Coffee Daily. Good morning, lovely people. We are once again blessed to see this lovely day. My DDOV is to appreciate everything in life, or to appreciate everything life offers. You will see the goodness in life. God bless you all. I'm Weber from Cape Coast. Guys, once again, thank you so much for sending in your DDOV. It's now time for us to move straight to Coffee Daily, where we recap the biggest trending stories in the last 24 hours. And we have a packed segment for you with loads of local and international news. And Godwin is standing by with the very first story.
Thank you very much, Edma. Let's jump lots of stories. Let's jump into the very first one. President Akufo-Addo has announced that the Finance Minister, Ken Ofori-Atta, will address the nation this Thursday on measures instituted by the government to resolve the current economic challenges in the country. Now, during an interaction with members of the Council of State on Tuesday, the President said the measures to be announced will go a long way to calm public anxiety regarding the country's economic fortunes. Meanwhile, the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, will address the public on Ghana's economy next month. Following the current Ghanaian economic situation, there have been calls on the Vice President to address the issues publicly. In reaction, the Vice President's spokesperson confirmed that Dr. Bawumia will speak on the economy at a public forum in April.
The Finance Minister, Ken Ofori-Atta, is set to also address Ghanaians on the economy tomorrow. Yes, it's tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah. So people are wondering, you know, what is it going to say that's going to be different from what maybe Dr. Bawumia will also say, because they are both going to talk about the economy and what solution we can move and what solution we can eventually have and move forward from that.
He's basically going to give updates on what happened at Pejuase and how they've come up with measures to minimize or mitigate the hardship of the economy. But Dr. Bawumia, we know him when it comes to his public lectures. He's going to talk entirely about the Ghanaian economy, and everything happening, including the CD and everything else.
Yeah.
So let's see. We want to hear these things. We
Absolutely,
want to know what's going on. So
I totally agree with you, and we will definitely bring you, our viewers, more update on that. But let me also add that members of the Council of State say they will cut their monthly allowance by 20% till the end of the year. Speaking at the Jubilee House, Chairman of the Council, Nana Otuo Selorm II, said the move is their way of contributing towards economic recovery. Already, there's been pressure on the government to reduce its expenditure, and I think it's a great
absolutely
move. And hopefully the money would be used wisely and go towards recovering or cushioning the hardship that comes with the economy. But moving on, let me also add some good news. The Ministry of Communications and Digitalization has extended the deadline for the re-registration of SIM cards to 31st July 2022. The exercise was originally scheduled to end this month, 31st March. However, in a statement signed by the Sector Minister, Oslo Owusu, the ministry explained that it has taken note of the challenges that characterized the process since it began in October last year. So we have a statement for you. So let's read the statement before we now talk about it. But before I do that, by the way, guys, one of the words that I cannot pronounce at all is characterize or characteristics or anything that says character.
You just pronounced it.
I know, but I struggled, trust me. It's a tongue twister for me. But anyways, let's read the statement by the Ministry of Communications and Digitalization.
So the Ministry of Communications and Digitalization press release, extension of deadline for SIM card registration. The SIM registration exercise began on 1st October 2021 and is expected to end on 31st March 2022. As at 17th March, 14,091,542 SIM cards have been linked to the Ghana card. 10,348,532 biocaptures conducted and 99,445 new SIMs registered. Due to a number of factors, including the fact that over 7.5 million citizens and residents are yet to obtain Ghana cards to enable them register their SIM cards, it is clear that the deadline for completion of the registration of the remaining active SIM cards cannot be met. More time will be required to update the SIM registration app for the registration of diplomats, while a self-service SIM registration app is also being developed to facilitate registration of SIM cards for Ghanaians resident abroad. This will be operational by mid-April. These issues make it imperative for the deadline to be extended to ensure that every eligible SIM card is captured and will produce a credible database by the end of the exercise. The Ministry of Communications and Digitalization has therefore extended the deadline for the registration of subscriber identification module SIM cards to 31st July 2022. We commend all Ghanaians and foreign residents in Ghana for their support in ensuring that through this exercise, we develop and build a credible SIM database with integrity, which will help address issues of cyber fraud and promote secure SIM card-based transactions as part of our efforts to digitally transform the economy. Signed, Madam or Mrs. Esla Owusu Ekufo, Minister in charge.
I mean, it's good news, but it's just the pressure. I think everybody knew that the deadline was going to be extended.
Absolutely not.
Really?
No, I mean, as in, absolutely, it wasn't going to be.
Oh, I mean, of course, that we were going to meet the numbers. Not every single Ghanaian in Ghana or abroad was going to eventually get their SIM card by the due date or deadline. But it's just the pressure that came with it, with the, get it done, get it done, get it done.
Ghana, if you don't push, you won't
I understand that, but listen, luckily for my partner and I, we have an account manager with MTN, so it was very easy for us to get.
But you need your Ghana card first. And
yes, I understand. Yes, you even do need your Ghana card first. And I remember when I was going for the SIM card registration, I saw an old lady. She was probably like in her late or mid 80s. Literally, her grandchildren were carrying her to go into the office. You can tell she was not well. And I'm like, can we also put measures in place for the elderly?
So
it was so heartbreaking looking at this old man who can't even walk. But because they've been told that by 31st of March, you won't be able to make any phone calls. You need to get your SIM card registered. Get your SIM card registered. So the lady or the old lady or grandma you know, went there with her grandkids to get it done. But it was just sad, you know, seeing that there was no measures that was put into place for the elderly or the disabled, you know. But anyways, hopefully these measures will be implemented and put into place moving forward, since it has been extended. But I even know that July 31st is still not long enough to get everything done, looking at the challenges that we face when you actually even go to the centers to get your Ghana
That's
card.
4 extra more months. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how it goes.
Let's
Anyways, to some really, really, really bad news, guys. At least 15 persons have been burnt to death in an accident on the Etakoradi Cape Coast Highway. Now, the incident happened at Asemasa in the western region around 2 p.m. yesterday. It involved a tipper truck and a Ford bus with passengers traveling from Takwa. Now, according to eyewitnesses, the tipper truck made a wrongful overtaking. Upon realizing the careless driving on the part of his counterparts, the driver of the Ford vehicle stopped to make way for the truck. But the truck's driver lost control of his vehicle, and from the truck's tire bursting, the tipper truck then fell on the Ford and caught fire and burnt them to death. All
Beyond
14
recognition,
persons.
by the way.
Another funny
And
thing.
this is so sad. They are asking family members, you know, to come and identify the bodies. And they've also said if you have a family member who traveled from Takwa between those times and they have not reached their destination, please do make sure that you go. But, you know, it's always the same scenario, always the same thing. You know,
driving.
wrong overtaking,
Careless driving. That's
careless
what it is.
driving every single time.
And for someone who
you know,
I applied the Accra Cape Coast Road like every weekend when I was doing my national service in Cape Coast. And you hear something like this, it's terrifying.
It is.
It's distraught. I can imagine. I know that road very well.
Yeah.
It's oh goodness.
It's so terrifying, but may the victims' souls rest in perfect peace, and our condolences to family and friends. But this is absolutely devastating. I mean, some reports are also saying 14 people, some are saying 15 people, but regardless of the number, even if it was just one person, you know, and apparently the truck driver and the mate survived.
Of course they will survive.
Injuries,
They
but
usually
survived.
survive.
And I hope that eventually, when they recover, justice will take place
They will
for the souls
survive.
that have left this earth because of one person's negligence.
Okay, guys, let's move away from that sad story and do some sports. Now, the Ghana Football Association has sent its best wishes to 6 players who could not join the Black Star squad for the playoffs against Nigeria due to injuries. Majid Ashmeru, Antoine Semenyo, Mubarak Wakaso, Baba Rahman, Samuel Owusu, Richmond, Boachi Adam, and Kamaldeen Suleimana were all handed call-ups to the Black Stars and were expected to report to camp on March 20, but failed to join the rest of the squad due to injuries at the respective club site. Now, team doctors of the respective clubs of the players wrote to officially inform the GFA of their injury situations to confirm their unavailability for the crucial playoffs. Black Stars arrived in Kumasi yesterday and held their first training at the Baba Yara Stadium last night. Okay, we'll bring you footages of that later. But moving on, world #1 of women's tennis, Ashley Barty, has shocked the sporting world by announcing she will retire from professional tennis at just age 25. The Australian made the announcement on social media earlier today, saying she was leaving to chase other dreams.
Ash, it's always great to see you. I have a slight inkling. I know why I'm here. Probably don't want to acknowledge it, but why am I here today?
Yeah, I kind of wasn't quite sure how I was going to do this, but I think there's so many times in my life, both my professional and my personal, you've been there for me, and I just couldn't think. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. It's just my way, and this is perfect for me to share it with you, to talk to you about it, with my team, my loved ones, that I'll be retiring from tennis. And it's the first time I've actually said it out loud, and yeah, it's hard to say, but I'm so happy and I'm so ready, and I just know at the moment in my heart, for me as a person, this is right. And I know I've done this before, but in a very different feeling. And I'm so grateful to everything that tennis has given me. It's given me all of my dreams plus more. But I know that the time is right now for me to step away and chase other dreams and to put the rackets down.
Thank you for trusting me again. Yeah, you're an inspiration to so many.
Ashley Batty on your screens, planning to retire at 25. That is very interesting.
I know, right? I mean, she's moving on to do something else. You know, I do truly believe that one person shouldn't just be submitted to just one talent. You can be good at so many things. So if you feel like you've explored one of your talents, just go ahead and explore the other ones once you're fulfilled, of course, with it. But before we move to tech news, let me do some quick international news. And the Federation Government of Nigeria has scrapped PCR test for fully vaccinated travelers, which is good news. Okay, so on Monday, no, because I'm looking at you. But on Monday, fully vaccinated, well, the FG announced that fully vaccinated inbound travelers will no longer be required to take a pre-departure PCR COVID test, and the FG also said that it will be submitted to rapid antigen test at the airport by the NCDC within the travel hall of the airport, free of charge.
There you go.
So we all know that people are now making it easier for people to travel, because we know that in the UK as well, they've literally scrapped
and in many places
PCR tests.
as well.
Yes, even for unvaccinated people.
We are waiting for Ghana.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
I saw a lot of people, lots of Ghanaians who live in Nigeria, you know, saying, Ghana, we are waiting for you.
Do better.
I mean, it was trending on Twitter.
Do better, please.
So, yes, hopefully we'll also put the measures in place to make sure that we are all safe, and then eventually can scrap it as well. But let's move on to some tech news. And you can now make a GIF, or is it GIF, right? GIF? GIF? GIF?
Yes.
Okay. You can now make a GIF from your iOS camera while using the Twitter app. To use the new Twitter feature, compose a new tweet on iOS, click the camera button, then you can have the option to choose between a photo, a video, and an animated GIF. Yeah? GIF. Anyways, GIF. So after you record your short GIF, you can have the option to either play it front to back on loop, or you can make it play like an Instagram boomerang. And once you make the GIF, it saves automatically to your camera roll as a GIF in your images folder. The feature is only available on iOS right now. So, Android people, I'm sorry.
No, this is good. Twitter is stepping up.
I know, right? I know. And I love how they are collaborating with, of course, Apple to make things easier. Android phone users, get with it.
Catch up with all the fun, the breaking news stories, sports and business insights on mx24online.com. MX24 fan, fearless factual. What do we have next, Edma?
Okay, so coming up next, you should know this already, guys. It's not time for us to deep dive into the world of entertainment and showbiz. And gosh, guys, Cowboy B is on standby and he's looking absolutely wonderful. Yeah, the golden sugar. Stay with us.
Wagwan, everybody! Welcome, guys. This is MX Breaks inside the AM Club, where I will bring you all the updates in lifestyle and entertainment in Ghana and, of course, across the globe. You see this? You see me look this morning. Hey, guys, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Oh, my goodness, you're looking so good.
Oh, thank
I love
you,
it. You look like some chief, or the chief's son.
Hey, you know what's
Chris
funny?
walks in.
I can't hold this thing up properly. I don't know what to do.
But no, you're doing it right.
well.
Yeah,
That's it.
I'm
I mean,
trying.
after a while, your hand will go a bit numb, but like
Charlie.
you're fine. You're fine.
It's almost there. I can feel it right here.
That's why you go to the gym.
Yes.
That's why you go to the gym. Okay. But anyways, you're looking good.
Yeah, man. You guys too. You
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Daddy, you're not. You're a guy.
I'm alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, half.
Half.
Yeah. It's
You
both
say
for
half,
both.
like it's not Ghana.
Best of both worlds.
Be careful how you wave this thing, though.
Eh?
Be careful how you wave this thing.
Why?
We told you what this thing meant, right?
No.
It was a symbol of power, spiritual power.
But it depends on what tribe.
No, but he's representing Ewe today.
So in
isn't it?
Ewe, it also means, okay.
It's not everybody who carries this thing.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, this is just an artifact, but
yeah, I mean, I think somebody in studio told us
that
it means that
you're powerful.
You're powerful. You're powerful spiritually. So
it's a symbol of spiritual power. It's like Harry Potter. You see, they have wands. You see the wands Harry Potter, the Harry Potter people have.
Yeah.
So this is almost like a wand. So when you have it, it means you have some form of power, and then somebody can challenge you to something, and then.
But a wand is not for you to.
What is that? What are their wands for?
It's
Isn't
for
it what
them
they do
to make
there?
their spells.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying about spiritual power.
Spells.
Anyways, come on. Please take us away.
My name is Kevoy B, guys. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, everywhere at KEVOYB. Zin, guys, an Accra Circuit Court has adjourned the case of Shattawale and 3 others to April 19, 2022. The adjournment was at the instance of the defense. Mr. Jerry Avenugbo, lawyer for Shattawale, stated that his client was out of the jurisdiction and he needed to inform the court. If you don't remember, Shattawale is standing trial with Kojo Owusu Koranteng, aka Nana Dope, Eric Ventnor, aka Gangi, I think, and Idrisu Yusuf for publication of false news. They have denied the charge and are on bail. This thing is still going.
Right. This is what I was about to say as well. Like, what? It's still ongoing. Like, it's still there. Like, we're still talking about it. But anyways, hopefully we'll bring you more updates when it happens.
Anyway, it's like, we talked about this like 70 times. It's okay.
Yeah, we'll bring you more updates, yeah.
It's fine, it's true. Guys, American makeup mogul Kylie Jenner and her partner Travis Scott have changed the name of their son, Wolf. Why? The couple named their son Wolf Webster days after his arrival. In a post shared via her Instagram stories yesterday, the billionaire revealed that they had changed his name because it just wasn't him.
Yeah, they said that they felt like the name was not for him, so they changed it. But they actually changed Stormy's name as well. Initially, they gave her a name, Stormy, their first child.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then they changed it to Stormy because they also
They
felt
sound
like it was
indecisive to me.
There was a popular media personality in Ghana called Wolf. Back then, back in those days. Yeah, Wolf. You should hear his voice. He was a real wolf. Like when he speaks.
Really?
Goodness, he had this deep baritone voice.
Okay, so this is the statement
Alright,
of
here
the
we go.
post
This is
by
it.
Kylie on
So
her Instagram.
FYI, this is from Kylie Jenner's Instagram story. FYI, our son's name isn't Wolf anymore. We just really didn't feel like it was him. Just wanted to share because I keep seeing Wolf everywhere.
She keeps seeing Wolf everywhere.
Yeah, because initially she came out to say that their son's name is Wolf Webster, so everybody knows that that's their name. So now she's coming out to basically clarify that they've changed it so that people will stop calling the boy Wolf. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, I mean, the other parents, if they feel like it's not for him, it's not for him.
Wolf. I feel like it's a name I can name.
Listen, your name is not you. Your name is just your name. It's just like...
No.
I mean,
That's
in our
not to a name.
tradition,
Eh?
in
That's
Ghana
not to a
here,
name.
There's more to a name.
Yeah, we do
Well,
I mean,
believe
in
that
Ghana here.
the name that you
just
give
Ghana
your
here.
child
Just a label, my brother.
basically can also shape their future. It has deep meaning, yes.
Yeah, but something you continuously... Don't you believe that the universe attracts... So you believe... Do you
My guy.
believe in the law of attraction?
Yeah.
You do believe?
Yeah.
So if I keep
but
calling
that's internal.
you...
I don't think that's external.
So my grandma told me this story about how back in the days this man named his son Abrebese, and eventually, which I don't know how to even translate into Tree, but eventually him growing up, he didn't make much of his life, and he felt like it was because of the name that the
I mean, there was a guy in the Bible too, so but I'm just saying. I mean, if you don't think there's anything to a name, then there's nothing to a name for
means
you.
nothing. Like it doesn't have
And
a
trust,
meaning.
it has a meaning. It has a
But
meaning.
we'll have this
You just need
conversation
to.
at another
I'll
time.
find out the meaning of kavod. But let's
It's a derivative of another name. Guys, Anthony Mackie is putting his money where his hometown is. The New Orleans-born actor who now wears the mantle of Captain America in the Marvel Cinematic Universe closed a deal on Friday to purchase 20 acres of land in New Orleans East. It is believed that the location will be the home of East Studios, LLC, a Mackie-led film studio. Any specifics beyond that are unknown at this point, though Mackie has leveraged his Marvel success in recent years to take a more high-profile role on the projects to which he's connected. Hey, listen to me now, man.
Oi, Mackie, big up yourself.
Mackie.
Big up yourself.
Big up
Mackie
yourself.
is doing it.
That is amazing, man. When I saw the story, I was super excited.
Own it.
I'm like, look, and he's a black man.
Own
ladies
it.
and gentlemen.
Own
We're
it,
just
my
saying,
brother.
They are taking up lands now. They are doing it. Thank you, Kanye. Thank you for inspiring us.
Hey.
I'd rather say thank you, Jay-Z.
That's true. Hey, Jay-Z too.
Okay,
Jay-Z too.
all right.
Hey, God will is biased. But it's fine, don't worry.
Anyways.
Don't worry, guys. Hey, guys, that's it for MX Breaks Lifestyle and Entertainment today. My name is Kevoy B. Lickemore.
Big up yourself.
And where before you go? And where?
Okay.
Wakaba.
Wakaba.
Be fast. Be quick.
fast. Okay.
Yeah, so like,
Wakaba.
Okay, so hold on.
I
Kavoi.
should say, Wakaba.
Wakaba. So Kavoi, your name is originally from Jamaica, and it basically means
Tell me.
wait, it's
Chichiba,
not coming.
Wakaba.
You know what? Time, I'll let you know after.
Yeah,
But
Wakaba,
I'll probably let you know tomorrow. But it has a meaning. I just can't find it.
All right, don't worry, guys.
No, but your name, there's
No,
always a
I'm saying, how can you
meaning.
not think
Oh,
that
okay,
his name
okay.
means something?
Okay.
Anyways.
All right. Anyways, Kavoi, thank you so much for that. And up next is Lifestyle Daily, and our conversation will be centered on the history of the Ever people.
Which you're doing, right? But let me quickly inform you that Ghana's most anticipated music celebration is back. The 5th Annual 3 Music Awards 2022, coming to you live at the Grand Arena Accra International Conference Center on Saturday, the 26th of March 2022, this Saturday, at 7 p.m. Performing live are Black Sharif, Kiddy, Camido, Kelvin Boy, Kwame Eugene, Nakwabwa, Sinaso, Joe Metal, Ohemaa Messi, and many exciting performances.
Basically.
Dial star 389 star 36 hash to get your general admission tickets at 250 Ghana cedis and your VIP tickets at 350 Ghana cedis. Call 054-6533-571 to reserve a table. 3 Music Awards 2022, more than music. Have you heard Antoine's voice on that thing?
Yes,
3
I
Music
have.
Awards, more than just music. For now, enjoy another Ewe song, Agbaja Gospel Medley by Bethel Revival Choir. We'll be back.
Anukula ina nukuga adaoga chamotolo jipo heavy for me adaoga jakani gbajia ekamano nyi awodomu da floflo gaka da koyoka asiwoga janyi banyija wawenya amasi ohonya la klechi nyala gele ma wawe gala chechege chalo amabagare we wo yoga kama baro kucha asiwo pyaro ba yadogare udai adoya chebulu soya la tori ducha ododio anya jebo ajebo maba ajebo tata kecha Epita, I'm a K-Iga. Ododio, Yeswema Hoy, Agamona Hunama, my Maugo. 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 Atakabola. Hey! Yeswema Hoy, Agamona Hunama, my Maugo. 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 Afabo. agamona funama maima ugo Yesue mahoe agamona funama maima ugo Yesue mahoe agamona funamulu maima ugo Yesue mahoe agamona funama maima ugo Mabana madoko miyo Yesu wanamjila Baba magoni wakwe Namadoko miyo Yesu wanamjila Baba magoni wakwe Baba ayoda Akure kanya Ahomu wakwe Akure bata Baba Yesu mahoe Akamona funama Maima ugo 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 Oi Kata ule bila Baba namaduku miyo Yesu wanamjila Baba makoni bakwe Namaduku miyo Yesu wanamjila Oh Baba akalo Ayoma Akure kanya Akomura kwe Akure kata Baba ayoma Akure kanya Akomura kwe Akure kata Baba Yesu mahoe Agamona funama Maima ugo Yesu mahoe Agamona funama Maima ugo Yesu mahoe Agamona funamulo Maima ugo Yesu mahoe Agamona funama Maima ugo Akaka
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is still the AM Club Live on MX24, and we're coming to you from the Silicon Square East Legon studios. But let me remind you, as part of the month-long activities to celebrate exceptional Ghanaian products and services, we are organizing a 2-day workshop, and it's going to have sales exhibitions, workshops, pitch sessions, a food fair, and an open-air concert. So it's called the Ghana Independence Fair, and it's happening on the 26th and 27th of March 2022 at MX24 Silicon Square, Boundary Road, East Legon. It will be a 2-day of sales exhibition, like I said, workshop, pitch sessions again, and a food fair and an open air concert. So get your stand now. Listen, if you're a Ghanaian entrepreneur and you want to showcase or exhibit and benefit from a long month of exclusive promotional packages for Ghanaian-owned business, please do visit mx24online.com to register your business now. You can also call 0550-500-555 or 0242-355-956. The Ghana Independence Fair, by Ghana to grow Ghana. Listen, it's going to be late and I can't wait. But it's now time for us to move on to Lifestyle Daily. And in line with Ghana Month right here on MX24, we are going to throw the spotlight on the Ewe community. So the Ewes are one of Ghana's 5 main ethnic groups and reside mainly in the southeast region of the country, but also inhabit the southern half of Togo. By the end of today's conversation, we will have a better understanding of their culture and certain practices that are specific to the Ewe community. We will also get to know if the culture has changed over the years and if there are things the people of the Volta region are missing out on. And Gordon Namboh is standing by with our guests for that conversation.
Thank you very much, Edma, for that intro. Guys, remember you're a part of the show. We'd like to hear from you. Please send in your questions. We would like our guests to answer them for you, okay? So the number to send your questions to is 055-033-1511. Please don't call it. It's just a WhatsApp line. 055-033-1511, or you could also tweet at us at MX24GH, and don't forget to add a hashtag, the AM Club. Now, joining me this morning, I'm very excited, is Kweku Dako Ankra. He is a historian and a PhD student of African Studies at Legon, and he joins me this morning to have this all-important conversations about my people. And welcome, Kweku.
Thank you.
Can I call you Kweku?
Yeah, Kweku is cool.
Welcome. And they say that if you don't know your history, you don't know where you're coming from. If you don't know where you're coming from, you don't know where you're going. So you're going to help us understand a little bit the true history behind the Ewes. And so I'm going to ask this broad question of who really are the Ewes?
Thank you very much. The Ewes belongs to Bear-speaking group. The Bear-speaking group are ethno-linguistic group in West Africa, which between Ghana, Togo, Benin, and Nigeria. Many people don't know. They are, before you enter into Lagos, right after Seme border, when you are moving, all the people living in the riverine area, they are called the Badagry people, or the Badagry people. All the Badagry area people speak a form of Ewe. So if you are an Ewe and you've ever traveled there, you will know.
Wow.
Then so are also the Fon-speaking people in Benin. Okay, as well as when you come to Togo, the Ajabwe people, as well as Gembwe, that is the Minabwe, people who speak a form of Fanti mixed with Ewe and Gan. They are also in Togo, around the Parliament area. Even if you go to Togo, they are Benin to the around the Griji areas. All these people are also form part of the Ewe community. And then we have the Bear-speaking community. Then we have the Ewe group. So the question is, who are the Ewes? According to the sources for how the Ewes became, the Ewes themselves were originally living in the Dahomey Kingdom, the Oyo Kingdom, around there. So they
Dahomey will be where, in Benin?
Formerly, before they come to Dahomey, they were in Oyo, in the Nigerian area.
Okay.
And then they proceeded to come to the Dahomey area, where they stayed. Some group of people lived at Tado, and others moved to Nochie in Togo. So when they were coming, the group of leaders, they were called Dobeawu, Dobe's group, who came to settle there. So when they settled, they lived in Nochie among the Ken Agokole's people.
Right.
They even intermarried among the former chief before Agokoli came in.
Okay, sorry, Kweku, this is very interesting. I just made an interesting discovery. So Agokoli was not originally, was he originally Ewe?
He was also part of the Bear-speaking
people, right?
That were within the community.
Okay.
So the Dobeawe group, because I'm tracing it to the Ewe themselves.
Okay.
So they stayed at Nochie, and for some time, the wickedness of Agokoli forced the Ewes, who were a group of people. In fact, they didn't have kinship. They have some sort of theocratic leadership. When I say theocratic leadership, they have the priest's heads who leads them. So whilst they were there under the kinship of King Agokoli, the maltreatment started. So they left the place and they took the what we call the eastward migration to where they are. And they some stay at some part of Togo, some came to the what is then Gold Coast, and then they live there. How did they come to get the name? When the Germans came and they asked Chief Mlepa of Togo about the name of his people, then he said, oh, we are called Evi, meaning the people of the valley, people who live in the valley, because they were living then in the valley. So that's the meaning of Evi. Wow. So after when they moved from there, led by the Amuno group and then several other groups. In fact, the Ewe migration, they didn't come as one group of people.
There you go. That's what I wanted to understand. Because it looked
they
like
didn't come as one group of people. So the Amuno group, led by their elders, the Evedome group, led by different elders, as well as the, so I will get there for you, don't worry, as well as the Tong group. So when these people all came, now they form what we call social formations. Social formation is people who look identical, certain socio-cultural behavior and characteristics, then bonds together. So the people who came to the coast and mainly settled there, the Anro people, that's people who roll back. The Anro people came and settled around the coast down there. So around Keta, from Aflau all the way through Keta to where the customs border is. What was that place? No, so Gakope is not. They are not part of the Anro
people. Yeah.
So that place is the custom border. I've forgotten. I'll reach
sure.
there.
Okay.
All the way to that place. That is where the Anlo border actually ended. Okay. I'm surprised. No. The custom border before you go to Sogakope.
Right. I don't know where that is. Yeah.
So that is the place where the Anglos settled. And so within them, they are within the riverine area going. Then the people who settle around the river areas, they are called Tong. If you are never, you know, talking about river. So that is from the Sogakope, Adidome, those areas. Sope, all those areas are the people we call the Tong people. For they live around the rivers. So Agave, Apedume, all those areas, Vume, all those areas going. You call them the Tong people. Then when you go to the north people, the areas that God separated from the rest, that is Evedome. The areas who have what? Separated themselves. They had a different form of things. So they went to them from all the way from Tajewu, moving up straight to Ho, Adakuru areas, all the way up to Peki, through Pando, and all those groups. And even within these three major ethnic groups that I've mentioned, which is the Evedome, Tong, and then Awon. Within the Awon are even cleavages of group. So we have the Aveno people within even the Awon. We have Some, Abuzome, and its enclaves, who are called the Some people. They are also part of Awon. And then we have the Awon proper, getting to the coast area, all the way up to Aplau. So all these people, you call them the Awon proper, the Some, the Aveno people within what constitutes the Awon. Then when you go to the Evedome group, you have the V people, which is the Peki, all the way up. Then from whole areas, you have the Asogli. The Asogli area is the whole traditional area all the way. Then you have the Adakru group, also within the eastern part of, all the way to part of Togo border, who are the Adakru people. Then you have the Apini people. The Apini people are the three brothers that also move together and form one group, starting at Pando. So within the Pando traditional area, it's called the Apini traditional area. So we have the Apini, we have the V, then we have the Adaku, we have the Aswagri, all within the Evedome group. You see, and all of them have certain cultural relations, because why the Southern area were so in tune with kinship form because of what they experienced in Noche. The Evedome people were not like that. It took a long time before the Evedome developed the concept of chieftaincy from their interaction with the Ashantis. That led to their evolution from the priest leadership to the chiefship within that context.
Wow, you've almost like answered everything and described the Ewe people. So about the dialects, but first of all, would you say these are the same people separated by maybe the language a little bit, or these are really different people? I'm talking about the different ethnic groups within the LSD, like you said, the Hodome, the Anglos, the what's the last group? Anglo, Hodome, and Tong. Would you say that these are the same people, just separated by maybe their movement, their migration, or these are really separate people? Because the language is slightly different. Yes. And what separates the language? What makes the language different? So we call it dialects.
Okay. Every language, they are the same group of people. Culturally, you see the way they behave, their understanding. So what constitutes the Ewe, as I said, the common root of origin.
Right.
That identifies the Ewe group. And where do they come from? Nochi. So if you look at the Auno group, in order to memorize and then the consciousness of the idea of Ewe is the concept of Hugbechuchu. What is the Hugbechuchu? The movement there from, okay? The movement there from festival. The movement from where? Nochi. So when they moved from Nochi, it is to memorize the common origin of Noche as the origin of what? The group, the Ewe people. Okay. Then if you go to the Evedome community like Asogli, they also celebrate Gribaja, which is the breaking of the wall. Okay? That was when they were at Noche and they were moving. They have to break the walls of Noche because they have that wall, mud wall, and they have to break. And according to oral tradition, the Ewes have a trick of escaping from Agokoli's machination. So they moved backwards when they were coming. They moved backwards to show, because when their feet shows that they are going, you realize that these people are fleeing.
Yeah.
So by moving backwards, their footsteps shows that they are rather coming into the Nochie community. And this was the strategies they ever use, and then they move out of Nochie. So if all of them share these common notions of origin from Nochie, and that identifies, again, they are socio-cultural practices in form of the worship of Maui Sobeliza, okay, where you're talking about the God. So the Evans believe God to have two identities, just like the gods have Atana Yumo.
Right.
So the Maui is the female version of God, okay. Then the Lisa is the male version of God, okay. So they believe that for God to be, so within the Ewe concept of religion or cosmology, God is not a man nor a woman. And I think that captures the essence of the supreme God, for they believe him. So the understanding of God as somebody who is unisex is quite important, so that it doesn't lead to some form of overwhelming patriarchy, but understanding of the concept. So within the Ewe traditional systems, both the priests and the priestesses are working together as co-equals,
right,
because of the understanding of God, as having both male and female essence, which is very important for the worship. So that is Mau Sobelisa that Ewes talk about. So the Mau is the female version, and then the Lisa is the male version. So as Christians goes to church and they say Mau Abu, you're talking about God is great. You are talking about the female part of God. And if people even understand what I'm talking about, they will know that it is the elevation of the female aspect of the supreme being.
That's very interesting.
Okay. So that understanding is there, and also there's socio-cultural practices. Okay, they believe in the divinities, which is something that their forefathers brought with them.
Speaking of which, let me catch you. Sorry, there's a question people want to know. I understand, Toby Charlie, I understand when they were migrating from Nochie to where they settled now. I understand that there was a story that says that
go on.
Toby Charlie turned their feet. They weren't really walking backwards, but Toby Charlie did some incantations and turned their legs around and they were able to walk like that. How true is that? Or that's just
yes, Toby Charlie is one of the mystical men of the airways. Okay, they were two, Charlie and then Pulomada. So these two people were the great men of mysticism. In fact, some Ewe tradition even claim that Toby Charlie is what people refer to as Okonfanoche from within from the Ewe context, which is a subject of debate within the context, because Okonfanoche's origin is being claimed by several other people, ethnic groups apart from the Ashantis themselves. Know very well that Fanoche came from the usual story is the Aukugwa. There's also one who's saying about Nzima and so on, but we know for sure that the Aukugwa one is historically has the evidence more. Right. And then what the others are saying too, there are some people even within the Ashanti community who believe that there was a historical relationship between the Ashantis and the Ewes. In fact, most of their people used to come to Achiavi areas, and that is where the war camp was. And then they come and take a lot of people who can help in form of wars and what, as well as in mystical capabilities to help them in their conquest. So, in fact, historically, if you look at their chief like Edubafo, Edubafo came to settle in Auno, and then one of the persons settled what he called him Otamakru, okay, which he gave him appellation or Shekru or Gwekru. Otamakru was said to be a very important warrior, for example, and he assisted the Ashanti in so many of their wars. In fact, there was uneasy relationship between the Auno and the what historically we call Kripe or the Evedome. So the Ashantis were the the Anwos were the allies of the Ashantis, and they joined together and they were beating the Evedome people, putting them into subjugation and all that.
Interesting.
Okay, so it is quite interesting. It took a lot of issues for that thing to happen. So while Edubofu was waging war through the Kripe Wawai areas, through the Lipe areas and the Vatime areas, all the support was being given by the Anwo people, because the Anwo were also traders, and their trading partners were the Ashantis. So historically, the FS and the Ashantis have been a very good friend, particularly the Anwo
why
people.
is it that? But for my generation, we've come to understand that the Ewes and the Ashantis don't meet eye to eye. I mean, it's a long standing thing. We don't know what actually the story is, but you hardly hear another person marrying. I mean, now it's changing, but those days they'll tell you that Ashantis don't marry Ewes and Ewes don't marry Ashantis. I'm sure you've heard, these stories.
Those
Has it got to do with this?
Yeah, those things, I'm telling you that it is ahistoric, something that is not backed by history,
okay,
but it is backed by politics of the time.
Okay.
So the politics, you see, look very carefully. The Ewes and then the Ashantis have had historical combinations in doing stuff until the coup of 1975, okay, 72, after the overthrow of Buzia, and then the coming of the Champon, and then the Rollins Revolution. What happened was, if you look at back in the coup, it was always a collaboration between the Ewes and the Ashantis to overthrow leadership. So these guys were, they know the historical link that goes back. When Afrifa was reaching out, Afrifa from Krobo area in Ashanti was reaching out to Kotoka from, that is small village, Alapre, okay, to engage in all this. You see that majority of all the people that Kotoka and his people were from the Anwo community, who historically have ties with the Ashanti. So it was even easy for them to team up together in terms of overthrowing leadership. Okay? And then it's happened. But because of the historical role of politics, politicians benefit from the cleavages of people. And then they use it as an opportunity to gain votes.
Right.
And so they try to, expand what is not there. They try to
make
create.
it, okay.
So if you ask people, I'm telling you, ask any of them, why are they saying the Asantis and the Evi have not any, in fact, historically they are friends, except the Evedome people who can boldly say that historically we have had fight with the Asante aggression, trying to override our place and conquer the territory and make it part of which they resisted fiercely. They resisted fiercely until later on. In fact, when the Ashantis went to the Songo Lagoon, they joined together with the Anwo people and chased away. It took a lot of southern ethnic groups, the Achams and all other groups and the Ga people to come and defend the Ada before the Asantis were defeated. So it tells you that historically there have been that connection between these two groups of people.
Oh my goodness, this time is too short to have such a conversation about the Ewa people. Let me just read some few comments and then we'll let you go. Good morning, I'm from Wara Wara in the Volta region, a town called Tapa, Amanya, but we speak Chi here. I want to know which parts that we fall in with the Ewes. And my name is Boating.
Okay, so Rara people were from Kuntunasi in Asante. So there was a contestation for the stool of the Menshia or the Ashanti Kingdom. And then they fell out. As a result, they moved away from Kuntunasi. And they were moving with the people of today Agona Swedro area. So they were moving together. And the Agona Swedro people moved downwards to settle in the Fanti community. And the Rara people move all the way to where they settle are. That is why, so historically, they are Asante people.
So where's the Rara
But
now?
when they move, Rara is with a, I don't know, today it's supposed to be in Oti region now.
All right.
But back in the day, used to be part of Volta region. Until the creation.
Interesting. Awu Mafales. Okay, he's writing in Ewe. I can't speak this one. He said, I'm Sly. I'm so in love with the discussion you're on. Thank you for opening Thank you for the eye opening. God bless you richly, guys. I'm so in love. You know. Okay. Yes, I'm a victim. Yes, I'm a victim. My wife is Akan. I suffered, but all the same, I got married to her. All right. Congratulations to you. Good morning, MX24. It's your boy Achu Destiny from Volta Region, Tajeu. The show lets me understand the history of Ewe people. Keep the fire burning. Okay. Mr. Host, good morning. My regards to Emeritus Professor Darko. I've given him that title because he deserves it. The other time, he talked about Salt Pond and great men who come from that historic town and said Honorable Kojopon Nkrumah comes from Salt Pond. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Honorable comes from Bra Abuase near Bra Damkwa. Okay, thank you for the education.
No, the M-Pesa Dazi area there, most people don't know. This is not supposed to be part of it.
Of course.
But he is talking about the new creation of districts.
Right.
But we're talking about traditional areas, which forms part of the what is called the Nkusukum area, okay? So he doesn't know that people forming that part of the group are within. If you use the modern districts, you might get it wrong.
Okay. He should keep what he's doing. He has been doing. My name is Solomon Afo from Abra Abuase. Thank you very much, Solomon, for that comment.
So he is right in a way, which I accept.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one said the border is at Dabala. Is that what you were looking
yes,
for?
Dabala. Yes,
Dabala.
Dabala.
Okay.
I thought that is your area. You're supposed to know Dabala straight to Sogakope.
You said I'm supposed to know?
There's just a hospital in between. And I'm surprised I
hospital.
Right. Immediately after Sogakope hospital, you go to Dabala.
Right.
That is where the border is.
Samuel, good morning. This is Young Oche, aka YOB from Ada, and my daily. Okay, daily dose of them. Anyways, but those are some of the comments that have come in.
Yes.
Perhaps leave us with this
let me also make it. There is also this historical misnomer that people say the Ewes came to join Ghana in 1956 plebiscite. Most of them do not even know. When the Gold Coast was founded, apparently, the Awana people, as well as the town people, all the way, and some part of the Evedome people had historically been part of Gold Coast since 1888, thereabout to 1900, long before Asante and the Bono people became part of Gold Coast, long before the people of the Northern Territories became part of Gold Coast. So while Togbe Adalaja of Awolo was representing the Eastern Province in the Gold Coast from 1888 up to 1900, there was no Ashanti in the Gold Coast Legislative Council. In fact, Ashantis joined Gold Coast Legislative Council in 1946 under Alan Ben's constitution. That is quite instructive. And then the Northern Territories also joined Gold Coast Legislative Assembly, which is the parliament today, in 1951-52, after the Kuse constitutional reform that led to that election. So the Evers, particularly the Aunos, they are more Gold Coasters and they have been in the territory called Gold Coast long before the Ashantis even became part of what is
very interesting.
Gold Coast in Ghana. Only the northern Evedome people, okay, which were in Transwater Togoland, that had to decide on the plebiscite in 1956 to become part of the Gold Coast. The question is, who is a Ghanaian? Nobody is a Ghanaian until 1957, 6th March 1957. So even those people joined Gold Coast before Ghana became a new independence. So Ghana is a new political entity, and everybody within it were part of it.
We could take all your time right now, but that's all the time we have for this conversation this morning. We're very grateful for your time, and we hope to have you back here to have further conversations on this matter. But thank you so much. Kweku Dakwankra is a historian and a PhD student of African Studies in Legon. You're watching the AM Club right here on MX24 TV. When we return, Fashion Wednesday is up next. You don't want to miss out that conversation. But here's another Ewe praise medley, Vovume. Please enjoy.
this place. Come on. Come on. Actually. Somebody give the Lord a dance in this place. I can see you dance in this place. Everybody. How many of you remember this clap back in the day? Hey, are you ready? Hey. 1, 2, 3, we go! mawuto de menye. Matrido dola matio. Do ale senye mawuto de menye. Matrido matio. Do ale senye mawuto de menye. Matrido dola matio. Agbe mabotwe. God bless you all for coming tonight.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and this is still the AM Club live on MX24, where we make sure to keep you inspired, entertained, and of course informed. Now, let me tell you about the MX24 Jollof Derby. Catch all the fun and excitement on the road to the Ghana versus Nigeria World Cup qualifier right here on MX24 TV. We'll bring you all the excitement, live coverage, analysis, and post-match coverage live from Accra and Kumasi from now till the 25th of March 2022. This Thursday at 4 p.m., which is tomorrow, Off the Cuff will host a Predict and Win program. Then on Friday, from 8 a.m., we will bring you real-time updates on the road trip to Kumasi with the Bizo Susu Jama bus. Then we'll crown it all up with a live broadcast of the match from the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. The MX24 Jollof Derby coverage is brought to you by Bizo Susu. It's now time for us to move to today's segment, or today's hashtag Fashion Wednesday, and we'll be talking about the ever traditional outfit. As you can see, I am looking the part today, and so is Godwin, and so was Koboy. So we have Janet Gajo, I hope I pronounced that right, yes, and Nana Ajwa Hayford joining us on this conversation to talk about the traditional ever outfit. Ladies, welcome on the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Welcome on the show too.
Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome. Before we get into the conversation, let me just quickly read some comments coming in, and then from there we'll take the conversation and talk about my outfit in particular and Godwin's outfit as well, because he's joining us for this conversation. So this person said, I am really enjoying the show. Thank you for impacting my life this morning about the history of the Evers. Wow, you're absolutely welcome. And this person also said, Evers are always good people, and sometimes I remember that I've worked with many of them, and all of them that I have worked with has been so good to me. It's so good to finally get to know about their history and traditions and where they come from right here in Ghana. And that is absolutely true. It was a beautiful conversation. If you missed it, please do make sure that you head to our YouTube channel at MX24GH to catch all the highlights of that particular conversation. But ladies, welcome. So today we're going to talk about the outfits, especially for the ladies, and what I am wearing. So I want you to describe what I am wearing from head to toe, so that the viewers can also see or understand why I am dressed the way I am dressed. So I'm going to start with you.
Thank you very much. Sure. I say you were Ghana months, no? I will say you chrome
Auntie Patrick Kasadinka Kramame.
Okay, Patrick Martin. I say you Ghana man no. I will say you kaya chrome kasa. It's a bet me aka tree near the ewe
kakra frame.
Near the
me co-host no te ha say no or no e ho no free nti no. I'm sure say mo kakra obetimi a translate ya my.
You be cow outfit na. Washen e fatal so far. Yen ewe no. Ye front to mana. Up and down now ocean. Ye flat down too. Abs too. Na ye di duku na wachichu na di abone di ahwene no. Ashishe so. Ashe wokon ni wonsa. But ntoma no so the reason why ye fan mienu no. Ba ku she from na ba ku wo esro no. I say unam no ebia bibi ka na ebi sania say ba ku wo inside nti uhu engu ho saa na esro ho no nso saa na ahwene no e ka ho a e ma wo outfit no e looky beautiful efe na onyana kpo aba ewa nyonwe na ni white na ye dia ye on white chalk no e ma wo beauty no pie outfit beauty no e pie.
Okay. Inti, according to say, I'm looking at her right now. Inti, my friend say, even starting with the beauty now, what kind of chalk, no, chalk, I bet to say, yeah, traditional makeup. Oh, not going to say, yeah, traditional makeup to bring out the beauty in the woman more. But I'm person be sound to say, with what Edma is wearing, no, what typical wear community and our traditional area, is this something that regular people wear? And I say it's just made for
events
and
occasions,
occasions, and I say, I'm not dressing, I'm not dressing any.
No, first no, and quantity no. Say yana, ye mammy no more dressing. Tresse, we mammy penny, our back at town, who best see fine. And I ye umpalano, almost fra into manomiane, color. But Siciano, I bet than fashion.
Okay.
Yet to me, anything be out to me the dressing, the kobe beer, upe beer.
I see.
Okay. Now, a material now you use to different. You bet me I use material beer. Now say you bet me I use to kente, and now you bet me I use to any African print material.
Any African print beer.
Auntie Janet, what kasaka ma na address on kasakakra.
Me don't want to say. We bet me use to any outfit. Once I wear so almost particular colors be on per baby na ka say on per red. Baby na ka say I wear for per red. But we bet me use to any outfit. But you see as was than fashion. It's no so sure. We won't say I wear ni warrior or frakente. Now the arene neguso. Na wafa ebia dancers are say or portray a tradition. Is that any fashion? But encanted no na eyentoma mpenifo no ene oda sobo no mpenifo duku a omobo nti ne sisi ade ada fashion but first no de anka enye kente no anka eyentoma ena na ewo wa na omufra
na ntoma na wo kano I want to speak away. I want to try to speak away.
Okay, try.
Ntoma I can be muse ewe muse avo na avu ye den avo ye ntoma na avu ye den atare avu atare na avo ntama. Okay, so ntama no mo ye no within the community no mo ye ntama na mo print ni bibia mo ye wo within the community and I say if we baby this na call asantimemu no say kente no mo wivi kente no wo ho mo ko bon ya oni say ho no mo ye kente no nti we a traditional person over there you know say we she kente I bought it within the community. Nti na me bisa say were there industries say biango for mo ye ntamana na batik or whatever it is that they used.
Wo saba enkantiti na ye kente na most no. Omo ye.
Auntie Janet self as okay versus so patch feel free.
Feel free to speak away. Why?
Me person feel comfortable.
Oh, me comfortable. Okay. Na me kan enkantiti na ye kente no ye.
Because some water region contains more and those were the ones we were using. At what point now you started using tama? Want to be in Cairo?
Me to me in Cairo, but maybe 2 years say na almost
using tama na dia.
Yeah. Almost
Okay. Now in TCC and Bema so me who say yeah almost share something different from the way Mbano so dressing. Into mo share white shirts, no mo de into mano abomumu, no mo share beats. Into bet me a chair the way Mbano so mo dressing.
Oh, say, yeah, asano, agbaja asano. Obema no otutu ntumane sana. On to me feel comfortable say obesa. But oye ni say na, oye okay. Say yes agbaja na ye aha. Otutu a obe ebia ebe hano. Nti we say osuso mu. But oye ni say ya, oye very much comfortable. Obetimi di asa.
Okay.
And atare no so no, and what say obe yi ni hu. We share singlet and
you are here.
Okay. Okay. That's really interesting. So from now on, with the men as well, they wear headscarf, not headscarf, but like a head hat, like a hat or something like that. I was watching a video and I saw that the gentleman that was singing, he had like a red
Eskimo head.
Yeah, like a beanie hat or something like that. So is there a particular reason? And I'm going to Nanadra. Is there a particular reason why they wear that particular?
Yeah, my name is a title for Empany for. So Empany for na the kind of wear obechiano so.
It symbolizes your status.
You know, Empany for na mostly na almost say channel. But you see, I maybe I will be video clip be say Nina show say portray culture so to me share the year way. But mostly Empany for na.
Okay, so we have some pictures that we're going to go through, and then eventually we can also see the different styles and outfits that the Ever community also wear for occasions, for weddings, for birthday celebrations, and for festivals as well. So we have one behind us. This is very beautiful. So she's wearing more of like a kente. Yeah, like a kente print or a kente fabric, and she has another one tied in her waist. Yeah, with a scarf. Yeah. So, is there a particular reason why she has a scarf tied around her waist?
They are meant me a kakakane say when you on any idea fashion. What for wood dear or you?
Okay.
The idea is more like wood is.
But you know, she has added some cloth on the side, some silk.
And creativity.
Creativity.
An initiative.
Yes.
What belt?
We were fairly aduasamu.
Okay.
The way say on why the idea.
Okay.
Do you separate something from like this from? How do you know the Ewe one and Ashanti one?
Mostly know the colors.
Okay.
The colors.
With the kente, not with
with the kente and the beads too.
But
you know Ashanti for so yeah, in fact, yeah, boy, you say yeah, tuntuma.
By bimu krampo ye ni say dear. But ni na mu ube who difference uko ceremony bi na say yeah, but how me say you want me say obey or different ube who something different from the Ashantis.
Okay.
Na Ashanti ni obi kakra. Ashantis ni so omo hihye we ni bebre. Omo hihye omo we ni bebre ba ewe no omo nye no sese na ono aye no 1 2 and na we na omo tie no
because that's more Ashanti region, the head band, yeah.
It's a difference, no.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Can we have the next picture? Oh wow, this is also very beautiful. But this is Ebe or this is Ashanti?
Yes.
Because I'm also I'm struggling to see the difference
between the Ashanti kente and then the Ebe kente.
Yeah.
Say na me kan no. This is a fashion. So who difference no? But when you me sure say Ebe the Akan, make us Akan.
Yeah.
Akan because any the Ashanti, any Fanti, any Akan, maybe any funny Akan. Yeah.
Okay.
Now per se.
And moreover, so no. Who say I mean, no, they are crossing. I was most yet to me, and our hostel now, Oketano, so chess, and your Ohemaa be of or Hini Royal,
I don't think the Ashantis use or they can't use the whisk.
The hostel. Sometimes they use it like fashion.
Okay, for fashion.
You create
traditionally, I'm asking if it belongs to.
No.
Yeah, it's
traditionally they don't use it. No.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So can we have the next picture?
Oh, that's a very nice
This is very nice.
husband and wife.
And the man is wearing very similar to what Kavoy was wearing.
Was wearing
this
the style.
morning. The style, yeah. Just as Kavoy had a white shirt inside. Okay, very nice. Next picture.
Oh.
Okay, yes, this is very nice. This is also a different style, and you can see the other materials on the sides as well. Okay, very nice. Wow.
Well, this is interesting.
Yeah.
I like also the makeup on the body. You can design it anyhow you want.
Yes.
Okay, so it can be round and it can be like this. Because I know that last week for the Greater Accra region, when we did Fashion Wednesday, my one was round as well.
Very nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
That's very nice as well. Okay. So this, I'm actually struggling to see if this one is Ashanti region or Volta
yeah,
region.
I mean these colors look more like it's an Ashanti Kente.
Yeah.
More like, I'm thinking so. But I mean...
Oh, it's the same thing.
You know, nowadays, no, Kente no, you see, the way I know, Kente no, yeah, about say, me koto ewe.
Okay.
Me koto Volta, me koto Ashanti.
Yeah.
It's like, even though omu the way so yet, but are quite similar.
Yeah, because they share ideas.
Yes, the design, no. So it's very hard for you to see, say, we and I say.
Okay, this one you can't really tell or see the outfit properly, but
I think she's wearing something under it.
Yes, she is, like a white cloth underneath.
White.
Okay.
So there's always the duku. I'm seeing duku for all of them. I'm seeing duku. Is it compulsory to have the duku?
If you are portraying the airway, it's compulsory.
It's compulsory for you to
like
wear
the fanties. Unim some more chebi or mushe. Almost shepherd. Say sahani pa we fanty. The same as the airway.
So with the airways always wear the headgear.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sure it has a traditional meaning why they have the women have to cover their hair, or there's no traditional woman.
And penny for now. There's no way.
Okay, so this is more like
this is more like crobble,
yeah.
This is
crobble, yeah.
More crobble with more
like
beads.
when they are doing the PBT rights.
Yeah, look at this. This is really nice.
Yes. I like it. So you guys also wear something inside, right? To give the ladies more
dressing way. Yeah, would any be?
Yes.
And this show say tamo mobano. Ammonia mana almost so no any omopoman penny for no. So we got this from this dressing.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow, this is very beautiful.
This is ewa.
Yes, very beautiful. I like that. But is there a particular reason why you put some stuff inside of the dress for the women, for them to have like a bigger butt and everything? Because I remember when I had to be dressed as an ever lady, they put some stuff inside for my butt to be bigger and all of that. Is there a particular reason?
I don't think so. Me feeling said, almost say the outfit should look beautiful on you.
Okay.
Okay,
all right.
And I'm about to show me this one. I want to say, oh yeah, bro, what's what? Where you now? We show no. Anyhow, I won't answer no. Into no utono. What I say?
It comes out.
Yes,
yeah. Okay.
So just to add effects to whatever it is.
Yeah,
right?
the outfit. Okay, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. But anyways, this was Fashion Wednesday. Today's hashtag right here on the AM Club Live on MX24 TV. We spoke about the ever traditional outfit, and we had Janet Gajo, yes, joining us, and Nana Adwa Hayford also joining us for this beautiful conversation. We got to know why the other ladies and gentlemen dress the way they dress for special occasions and on a daily basis as well. So ladies, thank you very much for joining me today on the show. And coming up next, we have The Plug, and we have a performance. So do stay with us.
participation in the nomination and voting process doesn't just end there. It's now time to recognize and reward outstanding beverages in the Ghanaian market. Join Global Media Alliance at the 6th edition of Ghana Beverage Awards on the 25th of March 2022 at Kempinski Gold Coast City Hotel, Accra, as we find out who wins in the following categories: International Spirit, International Liqueur, Beer, Water, Bitters, Fruit Drink or Liqueur of the Year, amongst others, and who takes home the Most Coveted Product of the Year award. For table reservations and further details, contact 020-2222-095. GBA is in partnership with Ministry of Trade and Industry, Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Ghana Tourism Authority, Consumer Protection Agency, Food and Beverage Association of Ghana, Food Research Institute CSIR, and our media partners. Ghana Beverage Awards, inspiring excellence in Ghana's beverage industry.
March is here, and on MX24, it's GH Month. As part of the month-long activities to celebrate exceptional Ghanaian products and services, we're organizing a 2-day pop-up shop and sales exhibition, the Ghana Independence Fair, happening on the 26th and 27th of March 2022 at MX24, Silicon Square, Boundary Road, East Legon. It'll be 2 days of sales exhibitions, workshops, pitch sessions, a food fair, and open-air concert. Get your stand now. Exhibit and benefit from a month-long exclusive promotional package for Ghanaian-owned businesses. Visit mx24online.com to register your business now. You can also call 055-0500-555 or 024-235-5956. The Ghana Independence Fair on the 26th and 27th of March. Buy Ghana to grow Ghana.
Ghana's most anticipated music celebration is back. The 5th annual 3 Music Awards 2022 coming to you live at the Grand Arena, Accra International Conference Center, Saturday the 26th of March at 7 p.m. Performing live, Black Sheriff, Kitty,
and bend over.
Comido, Kelvin Boy, Kwame Eugene, Aquabwa, Sina Soul, Joe Metal, Ohemaa Mercy, and many more exciting performances.
I won't comport myself, I can. I go for you, can fly. I go for you, can fly.
Dial *899*366# to get your general admission ticket at 250 Ghana cedis and your VIP tickets at 350 Ghana cedis. Call 0546-533-571 to reserve a table. 3 Music Awards 2022 is brought to you by 3 Music TV in association with Valentine's, Boomplay Music, HD Plus, Infinix Mobile, Bang & Olufsen, Hallmark Cafe. 3 Music Awards 2022. More than music.
Absolutely amazing. That display of culture was just superb. Wow.
Ooh, anyways, guys, welcome back to the AM Club. This is The Plug. We are on our last segment of the show. And you're witnessing Janet Gajo and Nanajua Hayford all the way from the Juta Dance Theatre showing us some traditional dances. And I want to believe that was Bobobo and Agbaja. No, there was not Agbaja in there. It's just Bobobo.
Yeah.
It's just Bobobo.
Yeah.
And I see you're trying to catch your breath. Are you okay? Wow,
Okay.
the energy is there.
I know, right?
Anyways, so and I still remember the bubble?
Yes.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
So
basically, do you know how to dance the bobo?
No, I don't know how to dance the bobo. I mean, I can mimic it. I can see the, doing whatever.
I mean, the men also do it, but they do it in a more masculine way.
Right.
Yeah. But you know how to dance the
It's like that I know how to do.
Can you
I don't
do like a
I'll do it
little?
when we're playing.
No, but like just like a little
No,
movement. Okay, so the hands are like the main.
Yep.
Movement.
And the torso.
Okay.
Moving as well.
Okay.
Sorry.
Like that.
It was so funny what you just did. I'm sorry. But it's the torso and the,
Yeah, like this.
Yes.
You'll be shocked.
Then I did a little bit of it in school, so I can remember my small Agbaja moves.
Okay.
But I don't know how to do.
Okay, so we just witnessed the Bobo dance.
Yes.
Now we are going to witness the Abaja dance. Okay.
After we wrap up?
Yes, but let's quickly speak to Janet and Nana Ajua. Janet, so this was, please speak in your mic for me. So this was the Bobo dance, okay? And I see that you used 2 white handkerchiefs to dance with it. Is there a particular reason for that? Oh, Nana Ajua, yes. Nana Ajua, please answer that for us.
It's just because of the flipping.
Okay.
Because you don't have to use your hand.
Yes, to do it.
So the hanky will be more beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. And I see that there's a lot of waist movement as well. Yes. So take us through some of that.
The meaning is go down.
Okay.
Oh, bo.
Yeah, so bobo. That's the bobo.
Okay.
So you go down. Just shake.
And shake.
Yes.
Amazing. That is so good.
Listen, before twerking started in the world, there was
Listen, Africans in general, because most African dances actually you have to use your waist to dance.
Yeah.
So most African dances, I feel traditional dances, we were doing all of these
dance, eh?
back in the days. Anyways, it's been an amazing. Let's quickly wrap up the show, and then we're going to throw it back to Janet and Nanajua to wrap up the show with another performance. But let's start by saying a very big thank you to all our guests that came on the show today. We had Koboy B joining us for MX Breaks. And for Lifestyle Daily, you had a beautiful conversation with?
Kweku, I've forgotten the surname, forgive me.
Yeah.
But I had a conversation with Kweku. He's a historian and also a PhD student of African Studies.
Kweku Daku
Ankra from the University of Ghana, teaching us about the migration and the historic elements behind the Ewe people.
And for Fashion Wednesday, we had Janet Gadzo and Nana Ajua Hayford. And for The Plug, we had the same people joining us from Juta Dance Theatre. And they just performed an amazing dance performance right here. But if you missed any part of the show, please do head to our YouTube channel at MX24 TV. So you can actually watch all the best highlights of the show, including every single thing that happened today and throughout the whole month. Okay, so let's wrap up the show, right?
Yep, my name is Godwin Namboh, not so much to say. At Godwin Namboh on all social media platforms.
And my name is Ohemaa Lawer at Edmalawer, EDMALAWER on all social media platforms.
Is Juta Dance Theatre on social media?
Yes,
on
Facebook and Instagram is Ketlen Dance Foundation.
Okay.
Ketlen Dance Foundation.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Right.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. Can you just repeat that so I can repeat after you? Instagram is?
Instagram.
Kekle Dance Foundation on Instagram, and on Facebook, Juta Dance Theatre on Facebook. So you can contact them if you want them to perform at your events, festivities, occasions. Just contact them. But anyways, Janet and Nanajua, please take us away again.
With Agbaja.
Yes.
Something to do.
Arukono doma tole bobo. Sika no wakono na magba